Welcome back. Welcome if you're new. My name is Vanessa. I read for men, I read for women, I read energy. I am an intuitive healer, guide, and reader. And welcome to Queen of Wands and Stars. I am an Aries. Well, we have all of the signs within us. I'm an astrologer. That's where the stars come in. And I guess healer too. Interesting. I'm, just going to claim it. It feels really nice to just say I'm an intuitive reader and healer and guide. They apply. And if you are also a healer or in the healing profession, I did just record a video that kind of really highlighted all of that. So you can check that out. Otherwise, welcome to my channel. This is a love reading. I really wanted to do a love reading because I don't tend to focus on love readings. If it comes up in my readings, cool, awesome. I like to focus a bit more on life path, life purpose, career, the direction you're taking in your life, and getting to know yourself as best as possible. So that's typically where my energy tends to move here on this channel. But it's Valentine's Day. It's Valentine's Day. So I was like, I want to do a love reading. And as I just kind of, for funsies, split the deck in half to see what was going to come up, we got the 10 of Cups. Also, I've been thinking of doing this for a while, and I'm using just a regular deck of cards here to also get the pre-energy out on the deck. And there is love energy. We have the Queen of Cups here. We have the Ace of Cups, right? So the Ace of Hearts. Hearts are cups. You can always use regular deck of cards for doing readings. Fun. Interesting. Starting off, let's just get into it. Starting off with the Jack of Swords. If I pause here, it's because my mind is translating, okay? So we have the Jack of Swords, which is the Jack of Spades, which is the Knight of Swords. So you have some quick communication energy coming in. I think that you have been sensing, this has come up here in a few of my readings recently, where and this is for either singles or there are people in a relationship here that I feel like are about to go on a little like honeymoon or trip, which is also why I was like, let's play around with my Hawaii Aloha card deck that I purchased in Kauai last spring, just so I could like do some card games, but also like read. I could read the energies from the cards. So I feel like for some of you, you're going on a honeymoon or you're going on a romantic getaway. And it doesn't have to be that you're going to Hawaii, but if you are, I am so excited for you. Whether it's your first time or you're returning, Hawaii, woo, just magical. Especially if you are going to Kauai. Woo! I have like cheek goosebumps. I have full body goosebumps thinking about that. I really hope that that's the story for some of you. For a lot of you who are in a relationship, it's that you're about to be surprised by something that is really nice. I definitely get the whole allow the advice position. Okay, oh, I'm getting excited. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm sorry. But like the energy is really lovely for this love reading. So let's first talk to the people who are in a relationship. You are about to be surprised, and it's going to be very lovely. And I think a lot of you do kind of see it coming. Whether you like to be surprised and you're really trying not to find out the details so that you can enjoy the surprise, or you don't like surprises, so you're finding out the details, I think that you have a strong inclination, intuition, or you just straight up have figured it out that you're going to be taken somewhere by your person. And it could just be an evening thing. But I'm getting a weekend kind of thing, because as I'm filming this is Valentine's Day on a Friday. So some of you are actually going on a trip this weekend, and now like I've got, it's weird. I've got like a lot of heat coming out of my back, and also those like tinglies, like almost goosebump kind of feels. For those of you who are not in a relationship, I think you've been getting the hint that there's something brewing. There's some sort of love coming in, and you might not have met them, but you can sense it. You could just know it. It might feel like a proper time in your life with all the things you've been focusing on. I feel like if you are single, you've probably been single for a little while. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe this is a coming back around kind of love. We'll see as I dip more into oracle cards and tarot here. But it's making me hot and bothered and excited. Okay, so I'll tell you what the cards are that are on the table already. We're starting off with the Jack of Spades. This is the Knight of Swords. So there has been this direct communication that's come in for you, towards you, telling you pack your bags, or you just have a feeling like this new love is coming in. You've been getting, some of you could be claircognizant, where you just know that something is happening. Your sixth sense is going off, but in a good way. Like the hairs on the back of the neck are like, ooh, but in a good way. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles here. So we have the Queen of Diamonds. She's the Queen of Pentacles. And I feel like that's what you've been focusing on. That's kind of the energy that you're embodying in this exact moment. Just making sure that you're good, taking care of yourself. She's the final queen of the four queens, the four different elements. Pentacles, the earth element, is last when it comes to tarot. And it's the slowest to come into fruition. It takes time. I don't think that I'm talking to a teenager here, or even a 20-year-old here, although you could be, and this could still all apply. But I feel like you're a bit more seasoned. You've been in relationships that haven't worked out. And I feel if you're a single person here, that you have been single for a little while, and your main focus has really been on your work, your career, taking care of yourself, nurturing yourself, just getting everything really stable in your life. For those of you in a relationship, you are also just really practical, you're really stable, you have everything going for you. And then in the future here, we have the Queen of Hearts, which is the Queen of Cups. So there is this like very, you're allowed to be pampered here. You're allowed to be given and shown a lot of love and nurturing from another person. A lot of romantic energy. There are feelings being felt here. If you're single, this could be a new relationship coming in. This could be a first date coming in. And it could also be an indication of you, if you're truly just single and it's not this weekend that like this love thing is happening, maybe you're taking yourself on a little mini vacation. Maybe you're getting yourself out of town so that you can do some pampering. Maybe you are just really focusing on filling up your cup and overflowing it. Just feeling really, I feel like there's a lot of queen energy. So if you're a man listening to this, you can always take that and look at it as king energy. Okay. Good. Yeah. I mean, I'm reading what the cards say. So anyway, if you'll see in the healer video, the nurse doctor video, the graduation video, if it applies to you, I kind of spoke on all of that in the beginning there. Okay. So that will clarify what I was just talking about there, but it doesn't really matter. Just if you're a man watching this, then you could be getting an inclination that there's a new love interest coming into your life. And they could potentially pursue you, or you just know that you want to pursue this new love interest, or that you are going to take some time to just take care of yourself and enjoy the feelings of like romance or beauty or appreciation or wealth. Maybe you're going to just buy yourself a new watch or something that's like highly valuable to you that you've wanted for a long time. I'm going to take it how it applies. In the advice position here, we have the 7 of Hearts. 7 is a very spiritual number, so this could be a very aligned soul connection coming in. And if we're translating it to tarot, it's the 7 of Cups, which means to like not let yourself get too disillusioned by this exciting reading, right? Like if you feel like something's coming in, you're single, don't just like drop all your things and be like, where are they? Vanessa said they're right around the corner. Like, keep doing your thing. Don't get like confused. Don't get distracted by these different options or loving feelings. But if the whole like surprise coming storyline works for you, then the 7 of Cups for me would indicate that if you are in a relationship and you have a feeling that your person is going to take you on a trip, or you are going to surprise your person by taking them away for the weekend or on some kind of cool date, that thing that they wouldn't expect that they've wanted to do forever, however it applies. Because I am talking to multiple people here. But the 7 of Cups in a surprising way is like kind of like throwing some curveballs to throw them off so that they don't know that the surprise isn't ruined or spoiled too soon. And if you sense that your person is about to surprise you, this is definitely advice to don't go trying to investigate to figure it out ahead of time, especially for those of you who don't like being surprised. If you have a person in your life that wants to surprise you, and I'm speaking from experience here, that if you're the type of person that wants to figure it out ahead of time, I'm sorry, it's a little bit selfish to the person wanting to surprise you. It also indicates a lack of trust in the person wanting to surprise you. Take that how it resonates. I'm not trying to offend anybody. It doesn't have to be your story. You don't have to tell me in the comments how that's not the case. But what I'm getting from it is that kind of a surrender to spirit and surrender to this loving opportunity to be a little bit swept off your feet in ways that you just didn't see coming. And if that happens, please tell me things, whatever you can tell me in the comments below. Because I'm the type of girl that loves to be pleasantly surprised. And I have figured out in my past, when my person at the time, because I'm single, when the person at the time is surprising me with something, sometimes it's just I figure it out. I'm not trying to. I like being surprised. So that's why I'm getting like excited and why I have a little bit of a bias and want to just clarify, because I have a best friend who hates being surprised in this way. And whenever this comes up in conversation, I just am like, oh, like, it's so much fun to be able to do something really loving and heartfelt and with really like good intentions. Like it's like a gift that you want to bestow upon a person you really care for. And when they're like, I don't know, I'm uncomfortable with being surprised, or like, I need to figure it out first. It's like, I don't feel very appreciated. I feel like, well, why am I going through all this time and energy? Like, I might as well just tell you what it is. And how boring, especially if you're a fire sign watching this, you get it. And probably some water signs get it too. I will get off my soapbox there. Disclaimer, had to clarify. The advice is telling you to not be disillusioned and not to like get distracted by figuring this out and investigating what's inside all the different cups. It is to surrender to spirit and the love energy that is presented to you, and to trust and to allow that person to feel really honored if they are trying to surprise you, and if you're trying to surprise your person, to also just like trust. There's a lot of trust and surrender in this, and it's exciting. In the environment around you, there is communication coming in. We have the Eight of Clubs, which is the 8 of Wands. Clubs are rods, they're wands. So we have the 8 of Wands coming in. So that's communication coming in from the outside. It also just makes me really stick to the storyline that whoever I'm speaking to is about to be surprised. Then in Hopes and Fears, we have the 10 of Diamonds, which is the 10 of Pentacles. So really just like hoping that it all goes to plan and doesn't get messed up. Or that if you're being surprised, that like you genuinely really love how you're surprised. Because there are certain ways that we can be surprised that are like, ooh, not my style. And in the ending position here, the potential outcome, we have the Ace of Hearts, which is the Ace of Cups, which shows me that it is in fact going to be along the lines, right underneath the 10 of Cups on my deck is the 2 of Cups. And the Devil in reverse. Nice. This is not a love that is controlling, nor binding, nor just carnal and purely physical. There's emotion. There's emotion shared between two people, and it feels reciprocal. Feels balanced. It feels like an equal give and take and a genuinely mutual love. And in the overall, there's a lot of heat coming out of me today, which is also how my body moves energy. I am a conduit for that. So it just means that there's a lot of yes happening in a quite intense way. And then overall card, we have the 3 of Clubs, which is the 3 of Wands, which means that overall you see this coming. Just kind of clarifies the whole like kit and caboodle here. Wow, why did that come out? I don't know. You just kind of clarifying the whole, like that you sense that something is right around the corner in a love department, love relationship, loving experience kind of way. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the 6 of Clubs, which is the 6 of Wands, which is that person riding on the horse with people around them. So this could be that you go somewhere publicly. You could be a public figure. The person that you love could be in the public eye in some way. But it is a card of success. I love it. It's like, really hot right now. It's almost steamy. Okay, we're getting some love cards here. Romance Angels, thank you for clarifying this love reading. It's a fun one. Should do more of these. I know people love readings. I know people love readings. What did I say? This for me is a honeymoon card. Look, she's in a wedding dress, he's in a tux, and they're on their way somewhere by themselves. It's time to disconnect from the world. God, I hope some of you are going to Hawaii. What a romantic island. But regardless of wherever you're going, whatever you're going to be doing, it just feels really genuine, really hot. Again, Hawaii maybe, steamy, humid. Ugh, but take all of that, how that resonates, which is also ideal for that kind of getaway. Ooh. Let go of control issues. I love doing this. This is just so fun. I love when the cards literally come out and say the same thing. Don't we all? Right? Just validating. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Let go of controlling, knowing what's going on. Pay attention to the red flags. I feel like some of you have definitely been surprised by someone in your past that was like an ick. Or like they did it in a way that you're like, ugh, this is not my love language. And so you're having a bit of those fears come up for this surprise, or this like something that's coming that you don't know what it is, but you know it's coming. And so definitely, like, obviously, if the way that this story plays out in real life for you, if there are red flags, don't ignore them. But it just feels like even if there are some things that are like red flags, like to just address them and just talk about them, because it could be a misunderstanding. It could be that this person is just learning about you and they're doing their best to show their love. And if it's like in a way that you don't love, but you really value, you know, XYZ about how they did it, or their ideas, or their desire to like give you this experience or this love, and just talk about it. Because it, 10 of Cups with 2 of Cups with the Devil in reverse right under it. This is someone that genuinely feels a connection for you and doesn't want to try to control you, and isn't just trying to like get with you. Like there's a real connection here. Okay? And then attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying the moment fully. Right? Like don't get so distracted or disillusioned. But like, I don't think you are. That was not what I got. It's on the bottom of the deck. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. If this is someone coming back around in a reconciliation, then like, okay. It does appear that this person really cares for you, and still pay attention to the red flags. And if they come up, have an open conversation about it. I'm an Aries. Take what I say with a grain of salt, and knowing I'm an Aries who loves direct communication. Don't play around the bush. Don't ghost. None of this bullshit. We also have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. That could very well be the case for some of you. Why I'm getting this like honeymoon energy. Obviously, engagement comes far before the honeymoon, but you might be going off together on a vacation, or having this weekend together so that they can propose. That would be one of my red flags though, like, or one of my icks. Like, do not propose to me on Valentine's Day. But that's just me. I'm just saying that. And I needed to say that for somebody, because hopefully somebody's getting a chuckle out of that and going, yes. Like, do not get engaged on Valentine's Day. Sorry. Oh, past things coming up in my mind there. some healing family issues, heart-to-heart conversations. It is safe for you to love. We're kind of going deep into there, right? Like, it's kind of getting off topic a little bit, but that, that could be also, maybe, unless you're the type of person that has told your person, if we are getting engaged, I would love to be proposed to on Valentine's Day. Like, more power to you if you're that person. I am not. My future husband is watching this. No. Don't do that, okay? But for some of you, for real, like, you're going to get engaged this weekend or very soon here. And I feel like that might be a part of the surprise that's coming or what you're sensing or feeling. And I'm getting goosebumps on my arms now. I'm going to do just a little bit of... We're pulling out some different decks for this reading. I'm doing a little past life here. I want to know about, like, past life connection you guys have had. Love life is on the bottom of the deck with roses. Okay, let me just get 3 past life cards, please, Spirit. Manifesting that those who resonate with this are seeing this and gaining value from this reading, and that these messages are clear and understandable and to everyone's highest good. Asking for some past life connections, please, that would resonate with this reading, with this exciting surprise weekend. Love weekend, new love. Ace of Cups, 2 of Cups, 10 of Cups, Queen of Cups. Communal living. You've lived together in a past life. In ruins. This could be Europe. This could be, I'm getting Europe. But it could be the Balkans. It could be anywhere. Medieval, but that's like a ruin. It's an old building. Communal space. You've lived together before in a past life. So it would feel really natural cohabitating if you're already living together, or if you spend a lot of time together, it probably just feels really natural. What else, Spirit? Past life cards for this love reading, please. For those tuning in. Thank you. Ooh, unrequited love and phobias. The unrequited love did come out in reverse, but it is here. Unrequited love. I'm going to read from the book. Unrequited love. This card indicates that you had a painful experience with unrequited love in a prior lifetime. The person you loved deeply didn't share your feelings, or you may have been betrayed or abandoned. This individual may be in your present life. These experiences of unrequited love may be negatively affecting you now, and here's phobias with it. For example, you might distrust your lover's intentions or his or her ability to make a monogamous commitment. Sometimes those doubts have a basis in current reality. However, romantic insecurities can also be a product of prior lifetimes. It's kind of what I was saying with, if you're worried about however the surprise is going to turn out, maybe it's because in the past you've had something like this happen, and it's been like not how you like it to be, or it's turned you off. And you could have had a past lifetime where someone you loved so much, it did not work out and it was very painful. And so you could have just some really, really deep-seated emotions coming up and fears coming up that are from past lifetime. So take that how it resonates. When this occurs, the unconscious insecurities are difficult to pinpoint or heal unless they're consciously realized. This is where irrational jealousy and neediness may actually ruin an otherwise good relationship. Sometimes the best cure is past life regression for couples, so you can both remember the situation that caused you pain in other lives. That is so interesting. Take it how it resonates. I don't pick up on that this person you're connected with was the same soul in the past life that where you had this unrequited love. I'm picking up on some other soul in a past life caused you pain, and just those odd, strange fears that don't make sense, that are irrational, and memories that don't feel like they fit in this lifetime can come up for you. And it could, if you're single, it could be part of why you've been single, and Spirit's asking for you to trust in love here. Whoa. And then we have Asia on the bottom of the deck. Take it how it resonates. I'm not going to read the phobia card because I think that moves perfectly with the unrequited love, and they came out together. And again, unrequited came out upside down. So some of you have definitely already noticed this about yourself. You've already been doing work on yourself in a spiritual way. If you're watching this channel, most likely you're quite spiritual. So you might already be aware of some of your past life pains and have been working through it. And so again, it's the Seven of Cups here, the Seven of Hearts, to like allow yourself to trust and surrender in this loving dynamic. Oh, there it is. Right? Just take it how it resonates. And it doesn't have to be your story. Don't make it fit if it's not. But it's there for some of you, okay? And then finish it out with some Gabrielle Bernstein cards. This is The Universe Has Your Back. Because this is very divinely orchestrated here. So let's just close it out with one card. Just one. Make it really simple. Thank you, angels and guides, for this beautiful reading. This is there's a lot of very genuine love and reciprocity in this. And it's so divine and spiritually based, but in this 3D reality. You're truly being asked to grow through this and to trust and to enjoy. Like, enjoy, especially if you're going to Hawaii. That's way too many, honey. Good. One last card. Thank you, angels and guys. Thank you. Attack, pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation are merely calls for help. That feels like it moves in with that past life thing, just like addressing any fears. It's taking a bit of a turn here. When I accept the love of the universe as my primary teacher, I will always be guided back to the light. Man, I'm not talking to someone who's dating for the first time, as I said, and love the difference of colors here. This is a night sky with stars, talking about kind of just like more challenging things like that unrequited love card from the past. And then moving into, on the bottom of the deck here, is this beautiful sun kind of picture. Well, there. And what, like, there's yellow. When I accept the love of the universe as my primary teacher, I will always be guided back to the light. Light and love are the same thing. Anyway, I hope this resonates. I would love to know what happens for you this Valentine's Day weekend. Please put it in the comments below. If you feel like subscribing, I'd love to have you here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sticking around. You can always like as well. And I will see you guys in another reading. Enjoy the Valentine's Day weekend.